Exodus 3 is one of my favorite passages in all of Scripture. Moses is taking care of his sheep in the wilderness, and one day he sees this bush that is on fire, but it's not burning up. And so he goes and takes a closer look, and the voice of God calls out to him and says, "Moses, don't come any closer and take your shoes off, for the ground on which you're standing is holy ground." And I thought about this text as we began to prepare for this campaign, because I thought about this space on which I am standing right now, this holy ground that has been holy ground long before any of us got here and will continue to be long after all of us have gone. I thought about God's dreams for this community of faith here at Cherokee and Grinstead. I thought about the ways that God shows up through you, through the family of God in this place. I thought about the hard and holy work that this congregation does to do justice and love mercy and walk humbly with God.
I love Highland. It has just been a sacred place for me. We became members 16 years ago, and all those people have blessed our lives. They've maybe been ousted by other churches, maybe even by family members. And we have just felt just so grateful that we could hear their stories and perhaps help just a little bit.
I knew from the moment I walked in the door that this was not going to be a place where I would be asked to leave. There was such diversity. There were people who had encouraged me to visit because they knew it was a LGBTQ friendly congregation, and I felt welcomed immediately.
I love that I was born in a place where women were the leaders in the church. Like, that wasn't abnormal for me. So women's voices have always been, respected, valued, uplifted. We're creating a space where everyone is loved and can be diverse, share their diversity and their uniqueness.
I love the sanctuary. Bill Leonard, I think, been told that he called Highland Sanctuary a jewel box. I know those pews are hard, but to see the light come in through the windows in the late afternoon and scatter across the room, I can hear people singing that are no longer here. I can still hear their voice.
Our goal is to raise $2.5 million over the next 3 years so that Highland can continue to be a welcoming and vibrant space here in Louisville for generations to come. And in order to make that happen, we need you. We need all of you giving, as all of us are able, to this hard and holy work.
Everything we have is a gift, a gift to us. And so therefore, it's almost impossible not to try to figure out how to create a gift from us.
It gives me great joy. I am fortunate to be able to give, and selfish that it gives me such joy. But it's a good kind of selfish.
When I think about the hope for our future, I'm reminded that pandemics and old and broken down boilers don't have the last word. The last word is about the word that God is still writing with us and in engagement with us for the sake of our future. That we have control of our own future in how we dream, envision, and move into that future with God's help.
We recognize how much we are living in uncertain times in every different area of our lives. And so it is really an act of bold faith to invest in our future. There are still so many things uncertain even about the church. There are transitions and there is change in our world and our culture. And yet we have faith that God is still calling us to be a church at this corner with these people. And so it is an act of faith that even amidst uncertainty, we are going to invest in our future together and believe that it is going to come into fruition.
This space is holy because of the people within it. But it is echoes with the voices and the lives that have come before us, many of which I've been so privileged and blessed to know. So sometimes I look out at this space And I see
folks,
them.
see faces still sitting
I
there.
see them. I see you and Rose. And I see Bobby McAllister. You see these people, they have shaped us. They've helped make us who we are and give us strength for those next steps.
And so we are asking you to give toward this campaign so that Highland continues to be a vibrant and welcoming and brave and sacred space for years and years to come.